Hi everyone, today we'll do a little bit of an unusual video, but I really want this to reach the people that are making their own or thinking of making their own watercolors. So as you know, I create my beautiful watercolors. They're handmade, and so I have been thinking of working on some new colors perhaps that might be coming out soon, and so I went to Jackson's Art, which I had no problems previously with, and I ordered a lot of things from them. However, with the pigments there is a big major issue which I feel obliged to share with you and pass this message on, because this is just not right. So before I'm doing this video, I have contacted Jackson's Art a number of times. I had an extensive email conversation, and I also had a number of phone calls, and there is no help from them whatsoever. They're not accepting that they're doing something incredibly wrong, and so therefore I just wanted to pass this message on to you, as I have the platform to do that. So if you're interested to make your own watercolors and you want to buy pigments, I would highly recommend the brand Cornelissen Son. So this is one of the brands that I use to create my watercolors, which is a very high quality, well-established pigment company, and they do really high quality, beautiful pigments. Okay, so Jackson's sells their pigments. However, you might be interested to hear what I have to say next. So I have bought a number of pigments. A couple of them were absolutely fine. They were from different brands, and a few of them I had an issue with. So I bought all three of these pigments, which is alizarin crimson, burnt sienna and raw sienna, in the very peculiar quantity or volume or whatever you want to call it that Jackson's sells these pigments. So they sell them in milliliters, and some of the Cornelissen Son pigments they sell in grams, which is just bizarre. It's beyond bizarre. And I tried to so actually when I ordered all of them in 200 milliliters, I actually didn't realize I would receive something completely different in grams. I thought I'm ordering grams, like I will get 200 grams. When I received burnt sienna and raw sienna in 100 grams, I realized that I actually paid for half of what I was expecting. After speaking to them, to Jackson's, a few times, they explained that that milligrams and grams equal different things, and it seems like if you're ordering 200 milliliters, you'll get 100 grams. Nowhere on the website will you actually, when you're ordering these particular ones that I have ordered, nowhere will it state how many grams you're getting. Why on earth they decide to sell a dry pigment in milliliters, which should never be done? Also, having raised this issue to them a number of times, they are adamant that this is the right thing to do. They're not accepting their fault. Secondly, okay, fine. I thought it's already very strange that I actually got half of what I was expecting, and they don't say that you're ordering 100 grams. It just says 200 milliliters. But okay, fine. I accepted that, which I wasn't happy with. However, the major issue was alizarin crimson. So I have ordered 200 milliliters of alizarin crimson, and for some peculiar reason, these are supposed to be the same quantities. However, I'm getting only 50 grams here and 100 grams here. So they are trying to explain that everything is correct. Here I have the proof. So I try to hide all the other information here, but here is the proof that I ordered it from Jackson's, and it is charged at £21. This is including VAT. So here you go, £21 I was charged for this amount, for 50 grams. What's interesting is that they, on their website, sell 50 grams for, I think it was £13 something, and then there's a 200 milliliters, which is what I purchased, for 21. They're not willing to accept that perhaps there was a human error, that I was sent half of what I purchased, because if they're claiming that 200 milliliters are actually 100 grams, then I'm expecting 100 grams in alizarin crimson. I think it's very simple and easy to follow. They're not accepting that. So furthermore, I have tried very hard to explain this to them, and in the end I decided to call Cornelissen & Son and talk to them directly. Now, they were incredibly surprised, and the lady was very helpful and very sweet, and she said, I don't understand, about 20 times. She said, I don't understand how a dry pigment and why a dry pigment would be sold in milliliters. So she said to me to talk to Jackson's directly, which I have done a number of times. They're not accepting their mistake, okay? So when I actually went ahead and inquired the lady how much 50 grams of their alizarin crimson costs to buy, I was in absolute and utter shock. Basically, as I said, Jackson's Art charged me £21 for 50 grams. And if you buy them directly from Cornelissen & Son, which is I will be doing from now onwards, I will not touch, I will not even think. And I mean, you can do what you want, but I'm just sharing something with you here, and I hope this will save you a lot of frustration and a lot of money, because this is a major problem here. And so if you buy directly from Cornelissen & Son, you will get 100 grams, not 50 grams, you'll get 100 grams for almost half the amount that I paid for this. So something doesn't add up here at all, and I am incredibly disappointed in Jackson's Art. I don't know what they're doing, but it seems to me that they are well aware of what is going on, because they were very adamant. They were not accepting anything at all. They kept saying to me that this is right, this is right, this is right, I'm not understanding it, this is right. So look, you take it as you want, but I just wanted to actually inform you that these are the pigments that I use. They're wonderful pigments. I am going to buy them directly from Cornelissen & Son from now onwards. The service is a lot better. The pricing is definitely not this. I don't know what this is, but this is just selling you this for 4 times what it's actually worth. 4 times, okay? So this is it. I will stop it here, and I hope you found it quite useful. And just be very aware when you're buying pigments. If it says milliliters, don't even go there. Just don't go there, because when you're buying something in grams and they will send you, say you bought something in 50 grams and they'll send you 25, you can then say, look, I don't care what you're saying to me, this is not right. So I think this is where they're trying to play around here. And so I hope this will be useful to some of you. And that is it for today. I hope you're having a lovely day, and I will make sure I send these back to Jackson's. They can do whatever they want with them, and that will be it. So thank you very much for listening, and see you soon.